Peace and grace, beloved soul. Today, the angels have a special message just for you, words that can lift your spirit, open your heart, and guide you into your divine season. Imagine a light shining on your path, showing you doors that are waiting to be opened, blessings that are waiting to flow. The universe is speaking, and your angels are whispering signs you don't want to miss. Before we dive in, I want you to take a deep breath. Feel the love and peace surrounding you, and know that this moment is divinely timed just for you. If this message touches your heart, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Holy Encouragement for more uplifting words from the angels. Your engagement helps us bring these divine whispers to more souls like you. Listen closely, because the message you're about to hear was not meant for everyone. If you found this video, it is not an accident. The angels have been watching your heart, especially the silent prayers. You never spoke out loud. There is someone deeply connected to your soul, someone who thinks about you more than you realize, someone who has been whispering a secret request to the universe. And the angels say that when you discover it, your breath will catch, your heart will tremble, and everything will begin to change. This message is about your soulmate. Not just love, but destiny, timing, and a moment that has been quietly approaching. Stay until the end, because the final message from the angels will reveal what you must do next to allow this connection to fully unfold. Take a deep breath, open your heart, and let the angels speak. Right now, unseen but deeply present, angels are surrounding your energy. They are not here by chance. They are responding to emotional signals you've been sending, sometimes through hope, sometimes through pain, and sometimes through longing you couldn't explain. The angels say, you have reached a turning point in your soul's journey. For a long time, you've carried questions. Why hasn't love unfolded the way I expected? Why does my heart feel connected to someone I may not even fully know yet? Why do I feel like something important is coming, but I can't see it clearly? The angels want you to know you are not imagining this. There is a soul tied to yours across time and experience. This is not just romance. This is recognition. Your soulmate has been feeling your presence in subtle ways, through sudden memories, through dreams that feel real, through emotional waves that arrive without warning. And here's the truth the angels reveal gently. Your soulmate has a secret request. They have not spoken it aloud. They have not shared it with friends. They may not even fully understand it themselves. But their soul has been asking the universe for permission. Permission to step forward. Permission to be vulnerable. Permission to finally choose love without fear. The angels say this request is forming quietly, but powerfully. You may have noticed signs already. Repeating number songs that suddenly feel personal moments of emotional intensity without explanation. A feeling that someone is thinking about you at random times. These are not coincidences. They are signals of alignment. The angels also want you to hear this clearly. Your soulmate is afraid not of you but of losing you. They worry. Am I enough? Is the timing right? What if I open my heart and everything changes? And yet, their heart keeps choosing you. This is why the angels have stepped in now. They are preparing both of you for a moment of truth, a moment that will feel sudden, emotional, and unforgettable. Before that moment arrives, the angels ask you to do something important. Remain open. Do not close your heart because of past disappointment. Do not assume silence means absence. Sometimes, love grows in silence before it speaks. And when it does speak, it can leave you completely breathless. The angels want you to understand something important before you judge the silence. Silence does not mean absence. Silence does not mean indifference. Silence often means fear mixed with deep love. Right now, your soulmate is standing at the edge of a truth they can no longer ignore. They feel you. They sense the connection, and yet their voice hesitates. The angels say this hesitation is not weakness, it is emotional intensity. Your soulmate is afraid because what they feel for you is not ordinary. This is not a passing attraction. This is not curiosity. This is a soul-level recognition that shakes the foundations of who they thought they were. And when something has the power to change your entire life, fear naturally follows. The angels reveal that your soulmate has already rehearsed the conversation in their mind many times. They imagine how your face might look when they speak there. Truth, whether your eyes will light up, or turn away, whether their honesty will bring closeness, or distance. Every scenario plays in their heart like a quiet storm. What stops them is not doubt about you. It is doubt about the timing. The angels say, your soulmate keeps asking the universe one question. Is now the right moment? They are waiting for a sign that the ground beneath them is steady enough to take the step forward. Another layer of fear comes from the past. Your soulmate carries old emotional scars, experiences where they opened their heart too soon or trusted too deeply. They remember being misunderstood, being vulnerable with the wrong person, giving more. Then they receive those memories, whisper warnings when they think about you. But here is the angelic truth. You are not part of their past wounds. You are part of their healing. Still, healing requires courage. The angels also show that your soulmate worries about disrupting your life. They wonder, what if I complicate things? What if they're already at peace without me? What if my confession becomes a burden? So they stay quiet, even when their heart wants to speak. This is why the angels ask you not to rush the silence away with assumptions. There is love forming behind it. Your soulmate is currently in an inner battle between safety and truth. Safety says, stay quiet, protect yourself. Truth says, speak. This connection is real. And every day, truth grows louder. The angels say your soulmate has been receiving signs as well. They see reminders of you, unexpectedly. Your name appearing in random places, shared symbols, repeating songs that reflect exactly what they feel. These moments stir their heart and weaken their fear. At night, especially, their emotions surface. When the world becomes quiet, they allow themselves to feel everything they hide during the day. This is when they think of you most. This is when the secret request you will soon learn about becomes stronger. The angels want you to know something crucial. Your soulmate's silence is temporary. There is a point where the weight of unspoken truth becomes heavier than fear, and that point is approaching. But the angels also gently remind you, pressure delays destiny. If you try to force clarity before the heart is ready, it can cause retreat instead of revelation. What helps instead is energetic permission. By staying open, calm, and receptive, you send a silent message to the universe. I am safe to love. I am ready to receive. Your soulmate feels this, even if no words are exchanged. The angels say, the moment your soulmate finally speaks, it will not be casual. It will be honest, that it will be emotional, that it may even surprise you with its depth. Because when they speak, they will not speak from fear. They will speak from truth. And when truth finally finds its voice, the connection you share will shift forever. Take comfort in this angelic message. What is meant for you does not require chasing. It requires alignment. The angels are aligning both hearts right now, quietly, carefully, and with purpose. There are prayers spoken aloud, and then there are prayers whispered only by the soul. The angels say your soulmate has been making one of those quiet requests. It happens in moments of stillness, when no one is watching, when the world feels heavy, when the heart can no longer pretend it feels nothing. Your soulmate does not ask the universe for wealth, recognition, or status. They ask for clarity. They ask for courage. And above all, they ask for permission. Permission to love you fully. This request is not dramatic or desperate. It is gentle, but powerful. The angels reveal that your soulmate's secret request sounds like this. If this connection is real, please don't let me ruin it with fear. That is the truth of their heart. They are not unsure about their feelings. They are unsure about the consequences of acting on them. Your soulmate understands at a soul level that loving you is not a small decision, that it would change routines. It would change priorities, it would change the direction of their life. And when something has the power to reshape everything, the soul pauses. The angels say your soulmate has been asking for signs that loving you will lead to growth, not loss. They silently wonder, will this love bring peace? Will it allow me to become more myself? Will it be safe to be seen? This is why the universe has been responding in symbols instead of words. Your soulmate receives reassurance through feelings, a sudden calm when they think of you, a warmth in the chest that feels like home. Sense that time slows when your energy crosses theirs. These are angelic confirmations. But still, the request continues. Another layer of their secret prayer is this: please prepare them so I don't hurt them. Your soulmate cares deeply about your emotional world. They sense your sensitivity, your depth, your capacity to feel. And they fear entering your life unprepared, fearful that unresolved wounds could spill into something sacred. This is why the angels have been working on both of you, not just one. You may have noticed changes within yourself, stronger boundaries, greater emotional awareness, a clearer sense of what you will and will not accept. This is not random growth. This is preparation. The angels also reveal something tender. Your soulmate worries that you may already have given up hope. They fear that waiting too long may cause you to close your heart. So their request to the universe also carries urgency. Please don't let me be too late. This is where the breathless moment begins to form. Because when fear and urgency collide, truth can no longer stay hidden. The angels say your soulmate's request has reached a point of activation. That means the universe is no longer just listening, it is responding. Events are being rearranged. Conversations are being nudged. Timing is being softened. The angels are creating a pathway where speaking becomes unavoidable. You may notice shifts, sudden opportunities for connection, unexpected messages, a feeling of emotional closeness, even at a distance. These are not accidents. They are answers. But the angels want you to know something important before the request is fulfilled. When your soulmate finally speaks, it may not come in the way you expect. That may arrive as vulnerability rather than confidence, that is honesty rather than perfection, as emotion rather than polished words. And that is exactly how you will know it is real. The angels ask you now to prepare your heart, not with expectations, but with openness. Release the need to control the moment. Release the need for everything to be flawless. Love reveals itself in truth, not performance. The angels say that when you finally hear what your soulmate has been holding inside, it will feel like a release for both of you. A weight lifted, a breath taken after a long pause. A quiet understanding that something meaningful has begun. And this is why the angels guided you to this message today. You are being prepared to receive truth without fear. There are moments when you feel it, a sudden shift in your energy, a warmth in your chest, a sense that someone has gently stepped into your thoughts without permission. The angels say these moments are not random. They are signs. When your soulmate thinks about you, the connection doesn't stay confined to their mind. It travels through emotion, intuition, and spiritual energy until it reaches you. That is why sometimes you think of them without knowing why. One of the clearest signs the angels reveal is sudden emotional waves. You may feel wave of calm for no reason, a quiet longing that appears unexpectedly, a tenderness that doesn't belong to the moment you're in. These feelings are not created by memory alone. They are shared emotional space. That the angels say your soulmates' thoughts are most powerful when they are unguarded. This often happens late at night. When distractions fade, your soulmate allows their heart to speak freely. They replay moments with you, even small ones. A look, a word, a feeling that lingered longer than expected. And as they do, Your soul feels the echo. Another strong sign is dream connection. You may dream of your soulmate clearly or symbolically. Sometimes you see their face. Sometimes you feel their presence without seeing them. Sometimes the dream doesn't include them at all, but you wake up feeling emotionally full or shaken. The angels say dreams are where souls meet without fear. If you wake up thinking of them, feeling close to them, or feeling like a conversation occurred without words, that is a sign your soul's touched. Repetition is another angelic marker. You may notice their name appearing repeatedly, numbers repeating when you think of them, symbols that remind you of them showing up in unrelated places. The angels do not repeat signs without purpose. These repetitions are confirmations that a shared thought is occurring. Your soulmate is not just thinking of you casually. They are dwelling on you. Another sign is sudden clarity about them. You may realize something important without being told. Why they act the way they do, why they hesitated, why the connection feels. Unfinished, this clarity arrives gently, like understanding rather than analysis. That is because understanding travels faster between connected souls. The angels also mention physical sensations. You may feel a soft pressure in your chest, a deep breath you didn't intend to take, a brief rush of emotion that fades quickly. These are energetic responses to emotional attention. Your soulmate's focus creates a subtle pull, and your body responds before your mind does. The angels want you to know that your soulmate often thinks of you when they are making decisions. Even if you are not physically present in their life yet, your energy is part of their inner guidance. They ask themselves, what would this choice mean for us? Would this move me closer or farther from them? That is how deeply the connection has integrated. Another sign is music. Songs suddenly feel personal. Lyrics speak directly to your situation. Melodies stir emotions you didn't expect. Music is one of the easiest ways for the universe to translate emotion. When a song makes you think of them out of nowhere, it is often because they were thinking of you at the same time. The angels emphasize this truth. You do not need to reach out or seek confirmation. The connection is already communicating. Your awareness is enough. Trying to force interaction can disrupt the natural flow. Instead, the angels encourage gentle acknowledgement. When you feel them thinking of you, simply pause and send calm energy back. No words. No expectations. Just presence. This strengthens the bond without pressure. The angels say there will come a moment when these subtle signs transform into direct expression. Thought becomes speech. Feeling becomes action. And when that happens, it will feel natural, not forced. Until then, trust what you feel. You are not imagining connection where none exists. You are sensing alignment before manifestation. There is a moment in every soul connection when energy shifts from waiting to becoming. The angels say you are approaching that moment. It is not loud, that is not dramatic at first, but it is undeniable once it begins. This is the moment when thought turns into action. When silence turns into truth. When destiny stops being a feeling and becomes a reality. The angels describe it as the turning of the key. Before this moment, everything feels suspended, questions without answers, feelings without expression, connections without clarity. But when this moment arrives, something within both of you clicks into place. Your soulmate will feel it before they understand it. They may wake up one day with a sudden certainty, a clarity that was not there before, a sense that waiting is no longer an option. The angels say this moment often follows an emotional trigger. It could be conversation that opens their heart, realization about what they truly want, a fear of losing you to silence or distance. A sign that feels too meaningful to ignore. This trigger pushes them past hesitation. And suddenly, love feels urgent, real, and necessary. For you, this moment may feel like a shift in the atmosphere. You may notice increased communication or openness in their energy. A feeling that something is about to happen, intuitive certainty that the connection is moving forward. The angels say this is the moment when divine timing becomes visible. For a long time, timing felt mysterious and slow. But in this phase, events start aligning naturally. Opportunities to connect appear. Barriers soften. Conversations flow where they once felt impossible. The angels emphasize that this moment is not forced. It is earned through emotional growth. Everything you have felt, questioned, and healed has led here. Your soulmate, too, has been growing quietly. And now, the universe is ready to bring both paths together. The angels describe this moment as a breath being released after a long hold. You may feel relief without fully understanding why. Your soulmate may feel peace after months or years of uncertainty. This is because the soul recognizes alignment before the mind does. Another sign of this turning moment is emotional courage. Your soulmate may suddenly express feelings in small ways. Compliments that feel deeper, questions that feel more personal, invitations that feel intentional, silence that turns into conversation. These are not casual gestures. They are signals of readiness. The angels say this moment often begins quietly, then builds. It may start with a simple message, a shared moment, a confession that feels small but carries great meaning. But inside, it is a shift of destiny. The angels also want you to understand that this moment requires presence from you. Not pressure. Not expectation, but presence. Be emotionally available. Be grounded. Be honest with yourself about what you feel. This does not mean you must chase or confess first. It means you must allow. Allow the connection to unfold. Allow the truth to surface. Allow love to breathe. The angels warn that overthinking can block this moment. If you analyze every sign, every delay, every word, you pull energy back into fear. Instead, the angels ask you to stay in receptive trust. Trust that what is meant to be spoken will be spoken. Trust that what is meant to happen will happen. Trust that love guided by angels does not get lost. This turning moment is not the end. It is the beginning. It is the doorway from potential into reality, from longing into presence, from spiritual connection into human expression. And when this moment arrives, you may feel something that is difficult to describe. A mix of excitement and calm. Hope and certainty. Love and peace. The angels say, this is how destiny feels when it finally steps into form. The angels say, there is a reason. This connection never felt casual. From the very beginning, it touched something deeper than attraction. It felt familiar. Comforting. Unsettling in a way that made you question yourself. This is how the soul recognizes its own reflection. Unlike past connections that began with excitement or desire, this one began with recognition. You didn't have to force interest. You didn't have to pretend. You simply knew something mattered here, even if you couldn't explain why. The angels say, this is not coincidence. This love feels different because it bypasses the surface and goes straight to the core. Your soulmate sees you, not the version you show the world, but the version you protect. They sense your depth, your sensitivity, your strength, and your wounds without you having to explain them. And you feel the same toward them. This mutual awareness creates intensity. That intensity can feel overwhelming at times. It can bring joy and fear and vulnerability all at once. The angels explain that this happens because soulmate love activates growth. It does not allow you to remain unchanged. Past relationships may have felt exciting but unstable, or comfortable but shallow. Or passionate but draining. This one feels different because it calls you to become more authentic. It invites healing instead of distraction. The angels say this love awakens parts of you that were asleep. You may have noticed old emotional patterns rising to be released. A desire to be more honest with yourself, need for deeper meaning in connection. A shift in what you are willing to accept. This is not emotional chaos. This is alignment. Your soulmate triggers growth because they are not here to complete you. They are here to walk with you as you become whole. That is why the connection may have felt challenging at times. Distance, silence, delays. These were not punishments. They were preparation. The angels say soulmate love is protected, not rush. If this connection had unfolded before you were ready, it could have overwhelmed both of you. So the angels slowed it down. They allowed space for healing. They allowed time for emotional maturity. They allowed clarity to form. That is why this love feels deep, even before it becomes fully expressed. Another reason this love feels different is emotional safety. Even in uncertainty, you feel drawn rather than drained. Even in silence, the connection doesn't disappear. Even in distance, something remains intact. This is because soulmate bonds are not built on constant contact. They are built on energetic truth. The angels say, your soulmate does not need to chase you to feel close. They feel you through emotion, intuition, and shared purpose. This is why jealousy, control, or manipulation have no place here. Those energies feel wrong to both of you. What feels right is respect, patience, and honesty. The angels also reveal that this love carries a healing role. You and your soulmate are mirrors. Where one of you fears vulnerability, the other invites it. Where one of you hesitates, the other holds space. Where one of you doubts worthiness, the other reflects value. This mirroring can be uncomfortable, but it is sacred. It allows wounds to be seen without judgment. And wounds that are seen can be healed. The angels say, this love does not ask you to abandon yourself. It asks you to be yourself more fully. That is why it feels calm and intense at the same time. That is why it feels destined without feeling forced. That is why your heart recognizes it, even when logic struggles. This connection is not about perfection. It is about presence. It is not about fantasy. It is about truth. And the angels want you to know this clearly. If a love feels different, it is because it is meant to change you, not consume you. This is not a lesson that ends in loss. This is a journey that leads to growth, understanding, and shared strength. The angels say something important now. This love is not taken. It is received. And receiving requires a different kind of strength. Up until now, much of your journey has been about endurance, waiting, wondering, hoping, healing. But this phase is different. This phase asks you to make space. The angels want you to know that love guided by the divine does not arrive through effort alone. It arrives when your energy says, I am ready. The first thing the angels ask you to release is control. Control over timing. Control over outcome. Control over how love should appear. Control often comes from fear of disappointment, fear of vulnerability, fear of repeating old pain. But soulmate love cannot grow in tight spaces. It needs openness to breathe. Releasing control does not mean giving up standards. It means trusting that what is meant for you does not need to be forced. The angels say your soulmate can feel when you are trying to hold the connection too tightly, and they can also feel when you soften. Softening does not mean weakness. It means emotional safety. The second thing the angels ask is honest self-presence. Ask yourself gently, am I honoring my feelings or suppressing them? Am I staying open or protecting myself by pretending I don't care? Am I available for love or only thinking about it? Receiving love requires you to be present with your emotions, even the uncomfortable ones. If fear arises, acknowledge it without judgment. If longing arises, allow it without shame. The angels say emotions become obstacles only when they are denied. When they are accepted, they become guides. The third thing the angels emphasize is alignment, not pursuit. This is important. You are not meant to chase your soulmate. Chasing creates imbalance. It suggests that love must be earned rather than welcomed. Instead, the angels encourage alignment. Live truthfully, speak kindly, act with integrity, honor your boundaries. You are aligned. The right people are drawn toward you naturally. Your soulmate is no exception. Another essential step is clearing old emotional residue. The angels show that fragments of past disappointment still linger, not dominating your heart, but quietly influencing it. This may show up as expecting delay bracing. For disappointment holding back affection as protection, angels ask you to gently release the belief that love must hurt to be real. This connection is not here to wound you. It is here to support you. You release the past not by forgetting it, but by deciding it no longer defines what comes next. The angels also ask you to practice receiving in small ways. Notice when someone shows care. Allow compliments to land. Accept kindness without deflection. How you receive small gestures reflects how you will receive great love. If you block one, you block the other. Another key instruction from the angels is trust your intuition over your fear. Fear is loud and repetitive. Intuition is calm and steady. Fear asks, what if it doesn't work? Intuition asks, what feels true right now? When you are unsure, pause and listen for the quieter voice. That voice is guidance. The angels also remind you that receiving love does not mean losing independence. True soulmate love enhances who you already are. You do not shrink. You do not disappear. Expand. If you ever feel you must abandon yourself to be loved, that is not divine alignment. Divine love honors your wholeness. Finally, the angels ask you to remain open without expectation. Expectation can quietly turn into pressure. Pressure creates resistance. Instead, hold hope gently. Trust deeply. Allow love to arrive in its own form. When you do this, you send a clear signal to the universe. I am ready to receive what is meant for me without fear. And the universe responds. The angels say that before any profound union, a test always appears. That it is not a punishment. That it is not a sign of failure. That it is a doorway, a moment designed to ensure both hearts are ready. This test often feels subtle at first. It may appear as a delay in communication, a misunderstanding, a moment of doubt, a challenge to patience. The angels want you to know these moments are essential. They are meant to reveal your emotional resilience, your capacity for trust, and your willingness to stay open even when uncertainty arrives. Your soulmate faces a test too. They are evaluating courage, timing, and readiness, just as you are. They may hesitate. They may question. They may wonder if the universe is truly aligned. And that is exactly why the angels intervene. They remind you that love is not about instant gratification. It is about growth, alignment, and emotional truth. During this test, the angels ask you to remain anchored in faith. Do not react impulsively. Do not assume absence means rejection. Do not let fear cloud your heart. Instead, observe. Breathe. Trust. The test often comes as a mirror. It may reflect old wounds. It may bring up insecurities. It may show where emotional walls still exist. But the angels say these mirrors are gifts, not obstacles. They allow you to see what needs healing before the connection deepens. Your soulmate's test is also a reflection. They may struggle with vulnerability, timing, or past experiences. And as you pass your own test, you create space for them to pass theirs. The angels emphasize one key rule. Do not try to manipulate or control the outcome. The test is not meant to be bypassed. It is meant to be experienced consciously. If you force, rush, or pressure, the lesson is lost. Instead, approach the test with grace, respond with calm, answer with honesty. Lead with your soul, not your fear. Another thing the angels reveal is that this test often includes moments of temptation or distraction. Someone may appear to pull your attention. Elsewhere. Old patterns may whisper that you are better off alone. Doubt may creep in like fog over the heart. Do not fall for illusions. They are temporary. They are not aligned with your divine path. They are here to challenge your focus. The angels also advise patience. The test may last longer than expected. It may feel like the universe is moving slowly. But love guided by angels does not hurry. The pace is perfect for your growth. During this test, practice trust in timing. The angels say the moment of union is always preceded by clarity. Clarity comes not from force, but from alignment. Signs may appear. Synchronistic events, repeating numbers or symbols, sudden understanding, emotional breakthroughs. These are confirmations that you have passed part of the test. Your soulmate will also give signs. They may suddenly open up emotionally. They may demonstrate courage you didn't expect. They may act in ways that show readiness. When these signs appear together, the angels say, the doorway is ready. This test is never about proving worth. It is about proving readiness. Being ready means open heart, trusting soul, emotional honesty, presence without attachment. When you pass, love flows effortlessly. When your soulmate passes, the connection strengthens naturally, and together, you step into the next phase: union, truth, and breathless connection. The angels want you to remember, the test is temporary. The union is eternal. Do not let fear cause hesitation. Do not let doubt block alignment. Stand firm in faith, patience, and love. The angels say that every soulmate connection carries a moment that leaves the heart. Breathless. It is the moment the secret is revealed, the moment that has been quietly forming in the soul of your soulmate, the moment your heart has been unknowingly preparing for. This moment is not sudden by accident. It is divine timing. It is orchestrated by the universe and guided by angels. Your soulmate's secret request, the one whispered to the universe in quiet, heartfelt prayers, is about to come into form. They will finally speak. Not casually, hesitantly. But with the honesty that comes from the depth of their soul. The angels say this revelation may happen in a simple, ordinary setting, over a quiet conversation, through a heartfelt message, a glance that communicates more than words, but the energy behind it will be profound. When they speak, their vulnerability will pierce through the layers of doubt. You will feel it in your chest, in your breath, in your very being. This is why the angels call it breathless. It is a moment where past fears, hesitations, and uncertainties dissolve, where clarity replaces confusion. Where hearts align in unmistakable recognition. The secret your soulmate reveals is more than a request. It is an invitation. An invitation to step fully into love together. They may say it in words like these: I have been afraid, but I cannot hide this anymore. I want to love you fully. If you will allow me. My heart has been waiting for this connection as much as yours has. The angels emphasize, do not be shocked by their fear or hesitancy. Their vulnerability is the truest proof of love. It is the courage behind the connection that has been building for so long. When you receive this revelation, your response is equally important. Respond with calm. Respond with presence. Respond with mirrored honesty. You do not need to react with grand gestures. You do not need to rush. Simply allow the truth to be felt fully. Allow it to resonate in your body, mind, and soul. The angels want you to know this moment changes everything. The energy between you and your soulmate shifts instantly. The hesitation melts. The fear dissolves. The connection deepens in a way that feels timeless. Even if the words are simple, the impact is monumental. Your soul recognizes their soul, and nothing else matters. This moment also carries a profound spiritual signature. You may notice a sense of clarity you've never had before, feeling that time slows around you, tears or laughter that seem inevitable, knowing that this is not just love, But divine alignment, the angels say that after this moment, your connection will never feel ordinary. It will carry weight, depth, and sacredness. Every interaction afterward will be colored by this breathless truth. Even challenges will feel different, because now you are both anchored in honesty. The angels remind you. This revelation is only possible because both of you have been prepared. Every hesitation, every test, every silent longing has led to this. And now, love moves from the realm of potential into the realm of reality. Once the secret is revealed, a new chapter begins. The angels say, this chapter will feel effortless at first, but it will require continued openness, trust, and communication. Because a soulmate connection is not only about the revelation. It is about what comes after. The angels want you to treasure this moment. Breathe deeply. Let your heart feel fully. Honor the vulnerability that has brought you here. The secret your soulmate has carried is no longer a burden. It has become a bridge between two hearts, a bridge guided by angels. When you cross it together, you step into a love that feels infinite. The angels speak now with tenderness, clarity, and purpose. Your journey has been guided. Every delay, every test, every quiet longing has had a purpose. The love you share with your soulmate is not ordinary. It is sacred. It is divine. It is protected. The angels want you to feel this truth in every part of your being. You are being watched, supported, and prepared for something extraordinary. They remind you that every step you've taken has been building alignment, not just for you, but for your soulmate as well. From the first flutter of recognition, to the silence of waiting, to the breathless revelation of truth, every moment has been orchestrated by the universe to bring your souls closer together. The angels now offer guidance for this next chapter. Honor the connection. Do not take this love lightly. Even after the revelation, continue to nurture trust, patience, and understanding. Treat every interaction as sacred. Stay open and receptive. Love will continue to grow as long as your heart remains soft, receptive, and present. Expect miracles in subtle ways, through gestures, timing, and quiet synchronicities. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is a magnet for divine alignment. Thank the universe, your angels, and each other for the presence of this connection. Even small acts of recognition amplify the energy of love. Communicate from the heart. Honesty and vulnerability will deepen the bond. Share your thoughts, dreams, fears, and joys. Do not hold back because of past wounds. Love grows in openness, not silence. Trust the journey. Even after the revelation, life will continue to present tests, lessons, and moments of growth. Trust that every twist and turn is part of the divine plan. The angels say that your souls have been preparing for this for lifetimes. This is not just a connection for today. It is a union of past, present, and future selves. It carries healing, awakening, and evolution. And now, the angels remind you of the most important truth. Your soulmate's love is real. It is intentional. It is waiting for you to embrace it fully. Breathe. Feel. Let the energy of love wash over you. It is here. And as this journey unfolds, the angels encourage you to honor not only your connection with your soulmate, but also the divine guidance that surrounds you daily. If this message has touched your heart, like this video to honor the angels' guidance and the love waiting for you. Comment below with the word angels to affirm your connection and share your experience with others. Subscribe to Holy Encouragement for more messages from the angels, divine love guidance, and spiritual insights that uplift your soul. Your engagement is more than clicks. It is a way to honor the messages you've received. It strengthens your energy, aligns your intentions, and opens the door for even more guidance to flow. Remember, every like, comment, and subscription is a small act of faith, a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive the love and blessings. You have been prepared for Dot. The angels are proud of your patience, your openness, and your courage, Dot, they say. Stay receptive, stay loving, and trust the journey.